Welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you chickens. No, today I'm going to be showing you how to adjust 3D printer settings. But, couldn't resist this. Alright. These are the babies here. Quote unquote babies. And then there's the little rooster in the back. Some chicks. Same size, kind of hard to see. Alright, off to the printer. I think I saw something on the way. I'm gonna have to show you guys. No, not the car. I know. Oh, this is what I'm working on. Gotta fix and weld that. Look at this though. Way up here, it's like a little baby bat. And off to the printer. Let me set up this tripod here, get you guys up, and start here. Alright. So these are some boxes I made. Ooh, they're full, I forgot about that. So these are just boxes. They do fit a good amount. This one has a lid on it. How these work is this one's a pressure fit lid. I know they're two different size boxes, so let me know which one you guys like better. It's 30 rounds. And that looks dirty or unpolished just because it's on the printer bed with ABS juice. And that's how you put the lid on again. Make sure it's on. And then this is the other design. I know this looks like it's polished and everything, but the underside of that will look the same, just like that looks like that. And this is the slide top one. And this one is a little bit taller because I put a groove in there. I haven't quite refined the prints perfectly, but let me know which one you guys like. And then the slide here won't come out because there's a small lip that's just the same size, so like that. Will come out if you pull it hard though. And then there's a little lip right here to pull on. I printed this with support in there. Versus this one. So what initially happened is I tried to print it fast. And I had a failed print where I didn't do any support either when it went around and did that little channel there. And so it never bridged the gap properly right here. So that's what support does. So we're gonna go in and play with some printer settings and make a better print. Let's get started. I'm gonna open up Cura here with I call this just a little box. Here's some of the dimensions that I just sketched up. I forget if these are right, but pause it if you want to use them or modify them. This is the SD card that the printer is going to use. I'm going to show you start to stop on how to do a print as well. So this is the little adapters that you can get. I'm going to put the SD card in here, which can go into my computer. Alright, so I have a couple of them here. I'm going to try and print a bunch of them and just polish them later. So I'm going to open another one, slide box. I'm going to click it, rotate it. 90 degrees. I'm going to go to my custom profile called for ABS. Make sure you guys can see here actually. Sorry about that. So all I did so far was try and get this to focus here. Oh, I think it's trying to focus on the reflection. Hopefully you guys can see this a little bit. Turn down the brightness. So what I've done so far is I've opened Cura, and then I imported the STL files. So I went over here, open file recent. This is my box, so I, did a box, but I don't have room for that one. So I put this one in here, and I rotated it 90 degrees because there wasn't enough room. So I'm gonna come over here to my profiles for ABS. I have a custom profile. I'm going to change my wall thicknesses to 0.8. Change the bottom thickness to 0.8 because it was sticking a little too much. Layer height of 0.2, kind of coarse because this is just a box. Infill of 20%. Printing temperature 235. Bed plate 100 degrees Celsius. I am going to enable cooling, and I am going to enable support. Support density of, let's do 20%, because this one that I just did had a little bit of lines. No build plate adhesion, and we're going to do ABS juice. So this is going to take a long time to print all these boxes, and it's going to take about 200 grams or a fifth of a roll of printer filament or 75 meters of filament. So here we go. Let's load it onto our removable drive, this button right here. And I'll eject it. I want to show you the settings that it had earlier. It was on a low quality profile. I haven't changed it yet. We'll keep it on the custom one because what's going to change that's important is going to be a lot of these print speeds. You say it's around 30 millimeters per second is the average or the main print speed. Infill speed, the wall speed is 15, really slow. Outer wall speed is 15, slow. The inner wall speed is 30. Maybe we'll go to 15 as well. Top and bottom is also low. The support can be a little bit fast. And initial should be slow too. So this is our custom profile here. Compared to, let's save this. The low quality one that I did. quality profile is initial layer height of 0.3, so it's off a little more. 0.15 layers on each one. A wall thickness of 1, bottom 0.8, so a little bit different. I had a 10% infill, so not quite as sturdy. 230 and 80. 60, 100, 30, 40, 80, 30. You know, so a lot of these are much, I should say, they're a lot faster. So what we're gonna do now is go over to our printer. And this also has rafts and things like that, or brim, so. Let's take this over. Or let me go ahead just double check real fast because I was going a little too fast on some of these things, and because I don't want to wait even an hour longer than I can. So if we go over to these settings that I had. Okay. Travel speed is what I was going to see. It's about 60, so everything looks good to me. Let's take this over to the printer and print it. Sorry about that. Off to the races. Here we go. So the printer has already been preheated. It's been leveled. The only thing that we're going to need to do now is apply the ABS juice. I'll insert this on the right into the printer, the SD card. This is the ABS juice. I made a little bit more. Kind of a little thicker than I'd like, but should be about the consistency of milk. I use a brush. You can use paper towel or cloth or something. The stepper is disabled, so I can slide it like that. So I'm gonna need to apply this to all of the areas that, I'll show you the consistency here. So it's very watery. I'm going to apply this to all of the places on the build plate that are going to have the print. Sorry. So I'll place this. And this one, you don't need a lot. That's good enough. And then we had all here. All right. I'll go ahead and I'll click start print. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll wait for it to start. It should be warm enough for it to go. It's at 200 out of 235. If you look over here on the right. So I have the SD card mounted right there. if you can see it. I went into here, these are the settings, this is the temperature, the build plate, but I don't adjust that here. All I really do is I go to SD card, mount, and then it allows me to go through and click which one of those files. And I just click that, and it'll warm up and do all the G-code settings. To preheat it, I can go in here and I can preheat my bed and the nozzle. Here we go, starting. It is 98 in there, 99. The first thing that's going to do is it's going to go down, and sorry for the haze and the vinyl, but it is what it is. So the first thing it's going to do is go down and it's going to zero the X, Y, and the Z. I'm going to have to replace this spool as well because I don't have 200 grams on that. So as this zeroes it, you heard it click, that's the contact switch, letting it know that it's at the bottom of its travel. Then it comes up and it'll do it again, back down to where it hit that contact, so it'll go up and down, and then it'll actually go over and start the print.